Good morning, beautiful people. It's your girl Aniyah and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about small town mentality. And we're going to talk about a small town mentality while I'm trying to fix my hair because I'm about to go to the store and it's not giving right now. So today we're going to talk about small town mentality. And basically, if you don't know what a small town mentality is, a small town mentality is where you have gotten to a place where it is hard for you to see anything past your small town. And I'm calling it small town mentality because I'm from a small town. I'm from a very, very small town. And really, I could just call it the hometown mentality. Let's actually call it the hometown mentality, because you can be from a bigger town or a bigger city and still have the hometown mentality type of situation going on. So let's call it the hometown mentality, and it's basically where you've gotten sucked into the everyday doing the same thing over and over again, the whole tornado that is your hometown. And it's hard for you to get out of that tornado because once you're in it and you're spinning, it's really hard to make your way out of it. And if you're not sure if you're one of these people that is kind of caught up in the small town mentality, then let me, oh, that's a cute little curl. Let me kind of try and provide some more insight for you. So when I say small town mentality, you have big dreams, right? You have a lot of things that you want to do. But after high school, you kind of just started working and kept working, and you just kept working and working and working because you have bills to pay. You're trying to pay your bills. And we all know once you get in that cycle of working to pay your bills, it's hard to get out of that cycle because the bills are always going to be due. There's never going to be a time where the bills aren't due. So you just keep on working. You go to work every morning, you go to sleep at night, you get back up, you go to work. That is the tornado. That is the small town, hometown tornado, because it's so hard to get out of it because the world never stops spinning and bill collectors never stop calling. That is what we're referencing. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a disclaimer in here really fast because I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying there's a problem with appreciating your hometown, appreciating the place where you grew up. I have no issue with my hometown, and I definitely can tell everybody on here that Hopkinsville, Kentucky made me who I am today, and I would not change it. I love my hometown, but at the end of the day, my goals, where I'm trying to go, is greater than my hometown. So definitely no shade to anybody's hometown, and I definitely don't think that you should just be like, peace out. I don't think you should talk bad about your hometown because at the end of the day, your hometown did make you who you are today. It's a big part of you. But what I'm saying is, if you have a goal that is greater than working in your hometown, you have to get to a place where you detach completely from your hometown. There's no way that you can properly reach those really, really big goals without completely detaching from the person that you were in your hometown. Because in your hometown, that was a whole different ballgame. We were in high school, we were in middle school, we were not even thinking in the way that we're thinking now as adults. Now that we're adults, now we have to start switching our mindset into, okay, what am I doing? I feel like a lot of people get caught, oh my God, I'm talking so aggressive right now, but I'm so passionate about this. I feel like a lot of people get caught up in the whole, oh, I'm young, I have time. And don't get me wrong, we are young, but don't let yourself sit there for too long. Because when you sit there for too long, then 10 years will have passed by, 15 years will have passed by, 20 years will have passed by, and you're still working the same job. You're still doing the same things. You're still making the same amount of money. So don't let yourself sit there for too long. What you need to do is think of your biggest dream. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's, oh, I want to play in the NBA. I don't care if it's, I want to be a six-figure entrepreneur. I want to be a doctor. I don't care. Whatever the thing is, think of your biggest dream and make it bigger, okay? I want you to become so fixated on this thing, on this one thing, that staying in your hometown doesn't even become an option anymore, unless staying there is going to benefit you in the dream. And now if you live somewhere where you can accomplish all these things there, then that's great, you can do that. Like if you live in like a Dallas or like something like that, then that's great, you can do that. But where I was from, there was not anything there. There was no opportunities. There's not even a university there. It's only a community college. So if your hometown is anything like mine, then you have to become so fixated on that dream to the point to where your mind automatically just flips into a mode of like, okay, where am I going? Because it's not here. Because I'm not going to be able to accomplish what I want to accomplish here. Now, can you go somewhere and accomplish what you want to accomplish and then come back and then maybe serve your community? Of course you can. But in order for you to actually get to the point to where you're trying to get to, in order for you to reach those goals, if you live in a town where it's not possible for you to reach those goals, you have to detach. You have to detach and you have to start thinking in a completely and totally different way, because you're not going to be able to make it to that six-figure lifestyle that you're looking for if you still worried about what somebody from high school is doing and what they have to say about what you're doing. You cannot. You have to leave all of that behind you. You have to. I promise it will benefit you for the better. Once you start leaving that alone and you start associating with people who are more so trying to do the same things that you're doing, more so like-minded individuals that can kind of help you, y'all can feed off of each other and inspire each other to reach your goals, then your whole life will start to look different. The way you think about things will start to be different. Like you won't even care about what your people from high school have to say about anything you're doing, because your mission is greater, your purpose is greater, your goals are like on a whole nother level. So it's like once you reach that level of like confidence in what you're doing, like that's when you fully are going to be able to detach from that. I keep doing this as if like my hometown is over here, but that's how you're gonna completely be able to detach from that. Like I promise y'all, once you detach and just focus on the one thing that it is that you are trying to do, I promise you will feel so much better, because now you feel like you're not just going through the motions, not just getting up, going to work, doing this, doing that, and then you're coming home, you're watching TV, and then it's like your life is just like, what the heck is going on? You don't feel like you're wasting your time. You feel like you have more so of a purpose. And I think that's what a lot of us are searching for in life. We just have to find our purpose, or we have to ask God to reveal our purpose. Because once God reveals our purpose, and you make the conscious decision to start going towards that purpose that God has for your life, girl or boy or whoever I'm talking to, you will feel so much better and you will feel so much more fulfilled. You will feel so much more fulfilled. Now, all of this stuff is easier said than done, because like I said, once you get caught up in the tornado, you're in the tornado, right? Like it's really, really hard to get out. You have to work really hard to get out. So what I will say is make a plan. Make a plan for how you're going to get out. So what are the steps that I'm going to take to get to where I need to get to reach the goals that I want to reach? You have to make a plan, and it has to be a solid plan. It has to be a solid plan, because if the plan is not solid, you will end up right back where you were. It has to be a solid plan. I'm going to make a video about, what I would do if I was still trying to get out of my small town, the exact steps that I would take if I was trying to get out of my small town. But right now, just watching this video, you can just start thinking about it. And thinking about it is like, okay, 1, what do I want to do? What do I want to be? That's the first thing. You have to figure that out before you can figure out where you're going. 2, where do I have to go in order to make 1 happen? Where do I have to go? And then once you figure that out, then we start making plans. Okay, I need to put up this amount of money. I need to, make arrangements for this. If you have kids, I have to make arrangements for my kids, because they're going to have to be in school, the place that we go. Like all of those things, you have to just start putting all those things in perspective. Researching schools, whatever it is that you have to do, you have to make a plan. Moving forward and getting out of this cycle is so much harder than people think. It's like hard, because whenever you're sitting in one place for so long, it kind of can feel like nothing else in the world exists. Or maybe you're in a place where you know other things exist, but it's kind of like it doesn't feel like it's attainable to you, or it doesn't feel like you're going to be able to get to a point to where you can be in those spaces. That's why the small town mentality is so hard, because it literally is just a mentality. Like, once you get caught up in the people, the drama, because I will say this, the drama can be a tornado within itself in the hometown. Once you get caught up in the lifestyle of getting up, going to work, coming home, watching TV, like, who wants to do that? Not me. Once you get caught up in those things, it's so hard to like bring it back in. Like, wake up, you got work to do, you got something else to do. And I'm not saying, don't confuse me now, I'm not saying you have to go to college. Now, college was the way that I got out. When I went to college, I will say, I'll take this time right here to say, college, although I know you do not have to go to college to be successful, but let me tell you, college is the easiest way for you to get a glimpse of what it's like outside of your hometown. And while you're in college, you're working towards a degree that, okay, degrees are losing value, and I do understand that, but at the end of the day, that degree is going to open more doors for you than a high school diploma is going to. And that's just the truth of it. I'm just sorry. That's just how the tables turn. That's how the cookie crumbles. The degree, whether it be worth something or not worth something, is going to open way more doors for high paying jobs than just the high school diploma will. So college, although I do recognize you don't have to go to college to be successful, you don't, but you know, if you really don't know what to do and you just need a way to get out, I would recommend taking your booty to college and going and staying at the college. Not, oh, I'm gonna go to college in my hometown and I'm gonna stay at home with my mama. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, go by yourself and stay by yourself in college, because that will just change your whole mindset. One, you're moving into a state of independency. You're learning how to operate on your own. You're learning how to upkeep your lifestyle on your own. So you're learning that. Two, you're learning professional skills. If college ain't gonna teach you nothing else, baby, it's gonna teach you how to type an email, and it's gonna teach you how to operate amongst professionals. And that right there is a skill that a lot of people who don't go to college do not get. And it's hard to get that, because when you're in college, you have to interact with professors, you have to interact with school officials, you have to interact with people in clubs and organizations. And while you're doing that, you are learning how to become a professional. So college, I don't care what anybody says. Yes, college, you go, you take the class, you get the education. But really what college is teaching you is how to be a high-functioning adult. That is what college is teaching you. And it's teaching you that there is something else out there other than what is in your hometown. Understand this, you are interacting with people from all over the world. So you are going to come into contact with people who have so many different experiences, and all that is just going in your head. Oh, you're going to meet people from Hawaii, from Germany, from Alaska, from wherever. They all just came to this one college, and you're meeting so many people and you getting a taste of all their different cultures, and you have no choice but to want and to wonder what it's like in other places, because you're getting a taste of it with all these other people, and you're around all these other people who are like-minded. That's the thing, y'all surround yourselves with people who are not doing nothing. And let me tell you, if you hang around people that ain't doing nothing, you ain't gonna do nothing. If you surround yourself with people who are motivated, people who are chasing their goals, then you are gonna be motivated. You're gonna be chasing your goals. Now, I'm not gonna say just hanging around the people is gonna do a whole 360. You gotta do some work within yourself. But what I can say is hanging around people that are motivated will inspire you. It will inspire you, and it'll make you want to keep going, because they're going. So we all going together. Okay? We all going together. Just know that I've been there. I'm from a small town, and I just know that this affects so many people. So that's why this has been sitting on my heart for a long time. I really feel like I was supposed to make a video about this, because it's just been sitting on my heart for a long time, and I had to say something about this mindset. It is just crazy how many people get caught up in this. And if you are the person who wants to stay in your hometown for the rest of your life, you know, your goals and dreams are aligned with the hometown. If that's you, then that's totally fine. This video is not for you. This video is for the person who has dreams and goals that are outside or beyond the scope of their hometown, but they just cannot figure out a way to get out of the tornado. this video is for you if you are that person. Stay tuned for the video next week, you guys. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you love this video, look around my channel. If you like what you see, then go ahead and subscribe and join our family, because I got you. I'm your girl. We gonna get you out of this. Just hold on tight. Hold on tight. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on those post notifications, and we gonna get through this. XOXO, and I ain't ashamed. Love y'all. Oh my God, I wasn't even supposed to shoot this whole video in the bathroom. I was supposed to be going around, going to the store, doing this, doing that, child. I just got so passionate about what I was saying. I just stayed my booty on in the bathroom. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I need to go to the store and get my macaroni and cheese ingredients. Why is this one not curling like the other one? Child. Y'all, at this point, it is what it is. It ain't no curl.